Hey YouTube, I just wanted to record this video to share with you lessons that I learned in my 4-year journey that turned me from this to this. And I hope those lessons will be helpful for you because it took me some effort to realize those lessons. And I hope you can take this information for your own success and for your own progress. So let's start. Lesson number one: be brutally honest with yourself. You see, I've been always doing some sports. I went to gym, did a little bit of martial arts. However, all those things didn't prevent me from becoming fat and gaining so much fat that I was, 107 kilos. And 4 years ago, I still remember this moment vividly. I just looked at the mirror and realized that I was fat. And this is exactly the moment that really started transformation that I'm sharing with you. And it really transformed not only my physique but my mind as well. And it's funny because I didn't know about David Goggins or his message, so to speak. I only discovered him, two years later after that. But he says basically the same thing. Until you're brutally honest with yourself, you won't get any progress. So be honest, and believe me, it will hurt, but it will start the right progress and the right transformation for you. Lesson number two: find your own journey and don't rely on other people, including on other influencers or fitness celebrities. You see, I had a lot of setbacks along the journey because for a very long time I relied too much on the information you can find on the internet, on different books, and on just different people who caught my attention. But you see, until I really realized that it's your journey and it's about finding the way you want to improve or your body can improve, there's no way you can really progress significantly. For example, for me, the way it looks like, sometimes I feel like I need to count calories. Sometimes I feel I don't want to count calories. And both versions of that practice are okay because I know when I need to do it, why I want to do it, and I know when I don't need to do it. So just try not to follow anyone strictly and try to experiment and embrace your own individuality, so to speak. Lesson number three: find your passion in sports, in fitness, something that really motivates you and creates a certain image where you're going. And for some people, it can be bodybuilding. For other people, it can be martial arts. For someone else, powerlifting. But you need to find something that really connects to you on some deeper level that you really want to do. Something when you go to bed, you really wish, I wish I could be this person who can do that. Because in the long run, that will give you all the motivation you need. Without that, you probably can get lost. So that's lesson number three: find your passion. Lesson number four: fitness journey is not just about fitness, but also about lesson number four. Fitness journey is never just physical; it's always mental. So what do I mean by that? Is the fact that once you start improving yourself physically, very soon you realize that the reason you got into the bad physical shape has a lot to do with your mental issues or underlying psychological problems. That's why that's why you need to keep in mind that the path physical transformation, it's always the path of psychological transformation and understanding why you came, in understanding your physical demise, so to speak. Why did you come to the point when you are fat? Or why did you come to the point when you are overweight? Or that you look bad, you don't take care of yourself? It always has to do with psychological problems, and it's important to keep in mind. Lesson number 5, just be patient. It takes a lot of time to transform yourself. Sometimes it takes really a lot of time to see the progress, but eventually, if you keep showing up, the progress will come. Um, this is what I learned because we all want to speed up the progress. We all want to see the results fast, but it doesn't work that way. Years pass, and then suddenly you start seeing great results. So that's important to keep in mind. And lesson number 6, experiment. You know, do not try to lock yourself in one specific physical activity. Um, Throughout those 4 years, I did gym, I did calisthenics, I did wrestling, MMA, what have you. And I always find it so refreshing to pick up a new activity because it eventually, like, months down the road, it makes significant improvement for other physical activities. So just keep it interesting and experiment. And that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you. So if you like the video, share it with someone, and subscribe.